Hi everyone. I want to do another graph of a linear equation in two variables, x and y. So to do that we need two ordered pairs that we can put on our graph. So how do we come up with those ordered pairs? When the equation's solved for y, like this one is, it's very convenient to just pick any x value you want and find the associated y value. So let's start with x equals 0. That's an easy one to work with. If x is 0, negative 4/5 times 0 is 0. 0 plus 2 is 2. For our second ordered pair, remember we can pick any x value we want, so let's plug in something that makes the fraction go away. So plugging in 5 will do the trick. If we plug in 5 for x, we get negative 4/5 times 5. So I'm going to write that as 5 over 1. Plus 2. So we can see that the 5's cancel. That's the whole point. And we get negative 4 plus 2, which is a negative 2. Now, all we need are 2 points, and so we can march right over to MyMathLab and give it those 2 points. But if you want to double check your work, then it's a good idea to plug in a third point just to make sure that everything's lined up. So another point we could plug in would be a negative 5, because that'll make the fraction go away just as easily. So if we do that, we get negative 4/5 times a negative 5 over 1 plus 2. So the 5's cancel, but we still have a negative 1 here. So negative 4 times a negative 1 is a positive 4, and 4 plus 2 is 6. So we've got 3 points. Now, MyMathLab only will want 2 of these 3, and you can give it any 2 you want. Before going over there, though, let's just make sure these are all lined up. And to do this, you really need some graph paper. So the first point was 0, 2, and then 5, negative 2, and negative 5, 6 was way up here. Now, all of these look to be lined up, and it's a little tricky to draw a straight line on this thing, but they're close enough to tell that all 3 of them are lined up, so I didn't make any mistakes. So I'm going to go to MyMathLab, and I'm just going to graph the first 2. But like I said, you can graph any 2 of these 3. So let me show you how this looks in MyMathLab. So when you get ready to do the graph, click on that little magnifier, and you can even stretch this out more if you want to get a little bit bigger view. We want to pick the line tool. We're going to draw a straight line, and we're going to just move our mouse around until we get the ordered pair that we want. The first one was 0, 2, so there it is right there. Remember to look up here in this upper right hand corner if you want to be not sure if you're pointing to the correct location. The next one was 5, negative 2. 5, negative 2. So once you put the second dot, it draws a line. Click Save, and then check Answer, and hope for the best. Yep, we got it. That's all there is to it.